Hi, I'm Johanna Goodman, and I am an artist. Encaustic is an ancient medium. They have found encaustic paintings washed up on shore from Egypt 100 to 300 AD, fully intact. It is made from damar varnish and beeswax and pigments. But just recently, more artists are beginning to use it. There's a resurgence of encaustic right now. Jasper Johns used encaustic. So did Diego Rivera, and so did James Onsor. Now, in the 90s, it made a big comeback in New York, and many artists now are using it. It's, again, a very old medium that can very versatile, and the colors are brilliant. So it's going to last permanently much longer than oil. My whole family was in the arts. My grandmother was a painter. My mother was a painter. My father an architect. So it was no surprise when at 7 years old I announced at the dinner table, I'm going to be an artist. Everyone looked at me like, well, of course. And I thought, oh boy, that kind of ruined my thunder there. But it was, something that I knew early that I wanted to do. I always work from intention. I was told by one of my art instructors a long time ago, you can tell an artist by his or her intention. You can make it look spontaneous, but that's the art of it, isn't it? But there has to be some sort of thought, planning, deliberation behind a work. Or you cannot, for instance, I work in a series, very difficult to do a series of work that has not been predetermined. It becomes, uneven. Consistency is important to me in my work. There are a series of 3 paintings called White Coral Bells, and it is a reference to my childhood. They are, again, I work in a series, so they are about the feeling of when I saw the beautiful lilies of the valley with my father when I was a child, and that is probably my most favorite flower. But it's very abstracted. It is about the feeling, the essence of how I felt and still feel every time I remember that particular thing of going with my father, seeing them for the first time. My father was big with outdoors and plants, and I always thought they were magical. This stuff is just absolutely amazing to me. I never cease to be amazed every time I work, no matter what. It just seems like so precious. Now you see all the beautiful colors I can get. Oh my goodness! And it has a weathered look, like antiquity about it, which I like. It's a Morocco series. I had the good fortune of living in Morocco for 2 years in a wonderful town called Fez. I had an apartment in a white building overlooking the square, and I had this little white house. This house, because Morocco is near the equator, reflected the color in the morning, in the afternoon, and the late evening. So I did a series of 3 paintings reflecting that color. That's unbelievable. The house would actually turn purple violet in the night. Very golden, luscious yellow in the morning, and late afternoon color, because everything reflects near the equator. and you would not believe the color changes. The sky just turns purple, and it's reflective, unlike what we're used to here in North America. So this is a tribute, these paintings, to my life in Morocco, which completely changed my life. I am working now at a feverish pitch. I love what I do. I understand what the next step is. I continually try to push the envelope. But now I have the skills, after working for 40 years as an artist, I now have the skills to say exactly what I want to say in the way I want to say it. And I will continue to explore new ways of saying and new media forever. I will never stand still in my work.